Alrighty, welcome back. Today we have some anniversary news to cover, and that is coming in the form of the latest data download. And in this video, we have to talk about the two brand new categories that are being added to Dokkan with the 10th anniversary LRs. Now, I'm going to tell you who I believe that these categories are going to be tied to, and it should seem pretty obvious based on sort of the criteria here. It's a bit interesting to me that a certain LR is missing from these criteria, but I don't think that's really going to be the end of the world. Like, a bad leader skill doesn't just like destroy a unit, right? It just means that it kind of spoilers, by the way, but it doesn't mean that just like the character itself is going to be dead or anything like that. It just may mean that you might not want to run two of them. So just keep that in mind. This is not a Doom post, but we do need to talk about these new categories. So I guess let's go over the better and more appealing one, and that is going to be the fighters who protect Earth, the Earth protectors, whatever the English translation is going to be. And you could see here, pretty good lineup, right? Like some units jump off the page. We've got like, I was going to say some names jump off the page, but some units. STR Kamehameha Gohan, right? Family Kamehameha Gohan, Beast Gohan, Super Gogeta. These are 3 of the 5 best characters in the game still, right? LR Gogeta Blue is very good. Well, yeah, he's very good, right? The 7-year EZAs that are potentially coming during the celebration, more likely than not, that are here, right? We've got, who else? It's like you get there, and then it's like, who else? This Kaioken Goku, I think from the Saiyan Saga, actually has a pretty high chance of receiving his EZA during the celebration. And then the kind of giveaway or the kicker for the category on who it's going to be the leader for is right up here with Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So more than likely, this category is going to be led by Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Now, you might be saying, why do you think that? Well, all the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegetas are here and stuff like that from GT. And guess who is not on this category? This guy is here. Who else is not here? His counterpart, STR Vegito. So that right off the bat is a bit of a dead giveaway that we are not going to have this guy on that category. So I doubt that a category that has no Vegetos is going to be led by a Goku and Vegeta that fuse into Vegito. So if we come down to the TUR scene, it's like, it's just okay, right? Like, if we're being real, the newest TUR that, like, look at this. This guy came out last year, right? Like, he's the newest TUR on this list. So that's automatically sort of a red flag, right? In terms of a category, right? Like, it's like, okay, this is the newest character here in terms of TURs. Interesting. You know what I'm saying? Interesting. So we look around, you know, you've got Dragon Fist Goku, 23rd World Tournament Goku, Super Saiyan God Goku. This Gohan is probably going to EZA soon. This Trunks is up for an EZA. This guy is very, very, very good after he receives his EZA. The GT Golden Week characters are due for their EZAs. This Trunks and Goten are a very good EZA, right? This rotation, this whole trio right here, all solid characters. Nothing too crazy, but I would say they are solid characters, right? And then you kind of get down to here and it's like, ugh. Right? This Trunks is old. This Kid Goku's old. Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku is old in terms of the EZA. Gogeta Blue is cool, but he's old, right? Nothing here. This, like, if you want to go to like the cope level, it's like this Super EZA is probably going to be crazy, right? This Super EZA is pretty good. And then these two are more than likely, the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta are more than likely going to have very high quality Super EZAs, just being anniversary characters and stuff like that. You can definitely count on them getting Super EZAs in the future. So what do I see with this category? I see potential for Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then alongside him, you are going to be running the Super Gogeta, the Year 7 EZAs, and then these guys right up here, right? Now, where is this a category? Like a problem is that if you are missing one of these core characters, you're probably in trouble. So, like, for example, let's say you want to run the Beast Gohan led, like a Beast Gohan led team, and then like a Super Saiyan 4 Goku friend. Well, unfortunately, you can't run this guy anymore, right? You can't run this guy anymore. You could run a Movie Heroes variant of that team, and then you would be doing like physical Gogeta, and then you'd be running these guys like Beast Gohan, Kamehameha Gohan right here. You'd be running the LR Gods, you'd be running Super Gogeta, and then you kind of have to dig a little bit. You could say like 5-year Gogeta is fine. This Dragon Fist Goku over here is fine. But again, that's not like an elite team or anything like that. So that is if you don't have 2 of them, it's like you are sort of looking at a kind of like you're missing a character on this team or like a top character on the team, you're probably in trouble, right? So just something to keep in mind for when this category is implemented into the game. It's just going to be all right. So hopefully the Part 2 Dokkan Fest introduces a 3rd category, which is not a guarantee, that is a little better than these 2. So first category I think is good. If Super Saiyan 4 Goku is elite and you're running like this team at its strongest, I think it's fine, or is very good, excuse me, especially if these EZAs are as good as advertised, like as good as we think they're going to be. It could be interesting, but again, I'm not really the biggest fan of this category. So moving on to the next one. Brace yourselves, right? You might need a pair of sunglasses for this one. Oh boy. Okay. How hard do I want to go, right? Like, do I want to give them the benefit of the doubt? Probably. I think Dokkan overall, like, 2025 is already starting the year off hot. We got Dokkan 2. We got 10th anniversary. It's going to be the best celebration of all time. You just know, right? Sometimes you just look at these things, you just know. And with this anniversary, I'm feeling good. I don't like these categories, but I'm feeling good, right? This category is an oh boy. This is like, you're going to need a lot. Right? So one thing that you're probably noticing is Evolution Blue Vegeta is here. So what does that mean? 99% with all these Vegetas here, Evolution Blue Vegeta is leading this category, right? I'd be shocked. But one thing that is also worth noting here is this guy. Full Power Frieza is eligible for an EZA during this celebration, and if you line that up with the Namek Saga celebration, or the Namek Saga side of the graphic, there are 2 characters, so that more than likely is going to mean, unless for some reason they do Namek, Goku, and Frieza for part 2, these guys are going to be getting or receiving their EZAs for this celebration. But just looking at the overall sort of caliber of this category, this sucks. Like, if you know me, you know I don't like coming on here and being negative. I really don't. But this team is not. This is not good. This is just straight up not a good category. Like, it is hopeful, I suppose, if you want to say like some of these Friezas are going to be receiving Super EZAs or something like that. Some Vegeta characters are going to be getting buffs in the future, things like that, right? This Frieza's EZA is coming up, but it's like, are you running them on inherited power? Like, it's like, okay, this Frieza gets an EZA, and then like a bunch of other Friezas get their EZAs, right? And like we get a couple Super EZAs, and then it's all just like Frieza family characters, right? Or Wicked Bloodline characters. And then it's like, am I really running a Vegeta lead for that, right? So, I don't know. There's a Vegeta variant of this team, but it's like, that's probably just the way you would run it, right? Like you run this Vegeta, and then you'd run this Vegeta. And another kicker here, guess who's not here? You know what I mean? It's like, what form of Vegeta is missing here, right? We have base Vegeta, we have Super Saiyan Vegeta, we have God Vegeta, Blue Vegeta, right? Evolution Blue Vegeta, Angel Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Do you notice a certain iconic Vegeta is missing from this specific category? And not that he should be on here, because it makes sense why he's not. I'm just talking in terms of relativity to the rest of the category, where a certain Vegeta, it's Majin Vegeta, if you couldn't guess that, Majin Vegeta's not here. So you're already getting rid of the Majin Vegeta EZA. That's one of the best characters that would be on this category, right? The Tech Majin Vegeta EZA. Now, it's consistent, right? I'm glad that like the LR isn't here and the TUR isn't as well, because that would make me even more mad. Because like clearly the Majin, like the Majin power isn't something he inherits, right? This is just something like Babidi casts a spell on him and, you know, or does whatever and unlocks his power, right? So that's not an inherited power, right? Like that makes sense. I'm happy that at least it makes sense, but in terms of actual gameplay and usability for the category, I am not a fan of the fact that we're not going to be able to run one of the better Vegetas on here. So like this is sort of a wait and see category rather than being a like a good category for the anniversary, right? Like you look at how movie bosses was built. That one was easy because it wasn't really specific. It's literally just like, you're a movie boss, you're on here, you're good to go. Uncontrollable power. They added a lot of characters that you wouldn't think would be on there, but are on there. And with this one, I'm not sure that's going to be the case. Where it's like, you know, if it has to be a Vegeta, it has to be a Frieza, right? It has to be a Goku Black. I'm dumb, so I'm not really sure why he's here. Something to do with like power of gods, right? I think that's basically what it is, right? Because Beerus is here, Zamasu is here, right? Are the Kai units here? Like Supreme Kai and stuff like that? No. Zamasu is here, so it's interesting. But let me know down below what you guys think. Just wanted to break these down and kind of talk about these new categories, give my overall honest thoughts about them. But it is exciting that we are getting new categories. I mean, it's always cool to see. Just really wish they would have been a little bit better. But again, there's a whole anniversary to play out still. So I'm not just going to completely give up on this these categories yet. But right now, not in the best state. So let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Maybe just tell me I'm being dumb if I am, but I don't think I am here. If you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you all in the next one.